for the next 2 to 8 weeks with someone you don't even know. How are you going to deal with it? Well, stick around to hear my top 5 tips on how to survive your training with a trainer. Let's talk about it. Hi, and welcome back. I am Trainer Alan, your OTR truck driving instructor. All right, today we're talking about surviving your training with a trainer. Somebody that you're going to be spending the next 2 to 8 weeks with, and you don't know them, and you're going to be in a small space confined together for long periods of time. So how do you deal with this? Well, here's my top 5 tips. Number 1, pay attention. And I don't just mean pay attention to what your trainer says or does. You need to pay attention to both of those things, but also pay attention to what's going on around you. You know, pay attention to what's going on when you're at a customer location. Pay attention to what's going on when you are at a terminal. Pay attention to what's going on at the truck stop when you're fueling. Pay attention to everything, because this is your new life that you've chosen. And you've got to soak in a lot of information in a very short amount of time. So pay attention. That's number 1. Number 2, keep it professional, but be friendly. You know, so many people think, well, in order to keep it professional, we're not allowed to talk about, anything outside of the job. You're going to be with this person for the next 2 to 8 weeks confined in a small space. You need to be friendly. I mean, you're going to converse about, home life. You're going to converse about life in general. Heck, by the end of your time together, you'll probably know each other's life stories. Okay? So be friendly with them. I mean, don't be cold, but keep it professional. Okay? Remember, you are out there to learn how to live this new lifestyle. Okay? So, pay attention, keep it professional, and number 3, relax. All right? You're going to need to find time away from each other, okay? Whether it be, going to dinner in separate places sometimes, or if you're down for a 34 somewhere, kind of meandering off, go do something, find a local museum or a local shop of some sort that you would like to go visit and call an Uber and go. Okay? You don't have to ask the trainer's permission to do that. What you should do as a courtesy is let your trainer know, hey, I'm going to blah, 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 blah to get out of the truck for a while, so I'll see you when I get back. Okay. I'll see you when I get back, or I'll be back around such and such time. Okay. Lets them know that you're not inviting them to come with you. Okay. So kind of make sure you kind of throw that in there. And if they say, hey, well, do you mind if I go with you? Be like, you're cool, but I really just need some time away from the whole truck, away from, and hopefully they'll be understanding. And they'll be like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. Some of them might get butthurt. If they do, try to smooth it over as best as you can, but stick to your guns. You need time to yourself. And when you take that time, you need to make it clear. This is my time. This is time for me, away from you and all of this. Okay. But again, do it in a professional, friendly manner. All right. So pay attention, keep it professional but friendly, and relax. Number 4, watch for red flags. What I mean by that is not all trainers should be trainers. And some trainers, you might find that they might have a serious issue of some sort, whether it be safety, whether it be mental, whatever. There may be red flags that say, you know what, I should not be on this truck with this trainer. If that's the case, contact your training department and get off that truck. Okay, because ultimately you are out there to learn And if you're with somebody that's doing things that are dangerous, illegal, or straight up nutty, then you need a new trainer. All right. So that's number 4. Watch for those red flags. That is probably one of the biggest of the tips. But the biggest tip, number 5, is communicate. Okay? Communication is key, and it could save your life. It could save the life of your trainer. Communicate. If you see something that looks off, communicate. If you're getting out of the truck for any reason and you're going to be gone for any amount of time, communicate. I'll tell you a story about a trainee that I was out pumping fuel, and I was on one side of the truck. She got out of the other side of the truck. I didn't know she had gotten out. The curtains were left closed. Okay? I thought she was still in the bunk sleeping. Okay? But I got up the road a ways, and all of a sudden my phone rings. She was lucky enough to have a person there at the truck stop where she had gotten out let her use the phone, and then she had to make calls to get my number because her phone was in the truck. Okay? Which, as a side, guys, if you do get out of the truck, have your phone with you. I don't care if you're getting out of the truck for 30 seconds or 5 minutes, whatever. Okay? Take your phone with you. Okay? Because, things like that happen, ultimately, communication, though, is key. Always be able to communicate. Always communicate properly, intelligently, professionally, but friendly, right? So, pay attention. Keep it professional but friendly. Relax. Watch for red flags. And communicate. Those are the top 5. And we'll catch you next time. In between now and then, keep the shiny side up. Keep the greasy side down. And we'll catch you on the flip-flop.